Here we go. Welcome to the CBS News Minnesota Morning Update. I'm Jason DeRusha. It's nice to be hanging out with you today. We've had a great kind of online conversation going to, sometimes you're like, I got nothing to tweet. I got nothing to put on Facebook. So I just asked how people are doing. It's been fun. So nice talking with you. We can chat with us anytime during the CBS News Minnesota Morning Update. We've got the chats going on Facebook on a bunch of different pages. So I'll check that when we're done. How about we do this first? Here's today's weather forecast. This is a little cooler than normal. We're in this cycle now, and I think we've been beaten down by a very cold winter that you're like, hey, 28 seems pretty good. The truth is it should be 38, but still not a bad day on tap. A little cloudy, but otherwise nothing really brewing in the forecast for today. That snowstorm we've been watching for the weekend and we've been talking about looks like it's mostly going to be rain now. So I don't know. Good, bad, that's what's happening. Let's talk about this, a little survey that we thought was pretty interesting. Fickle fashionistas complain about having nothing to wear in their closet 6 times a month. At the same time, 4 in 5 respondents to this survey say they rotate through the same clothes. But what we thought was interesting in this survey about what is going on in your closet, and frankly, I try to stay out of your closet, all right? It's none of my business. None of my business. Average of $269 worth of outfits never make it out of the closet. Stuff you buy, tags on, still hanging in the closet. So that's our question to you. What do you got? Maybe we could sell it. We could have a swap going. I have a pair of shoes in my closet that I've never worn. Do I have clothes in my closet? I have what I like to think of as aspirational clothing. Clothing that maybe will fit me. Maybe. Like someday, if I just lose 10 pounds, I'll fit in. That's what I have, with tags still on in my closet. Let us know what you have. Or are you not that kind of person? You just kind of keep it minimal and make sure you wear what you have? Share your comments. $269, that's a lot of money just sitting there. New tags in your closet. White House released a roadmap trying to move on. Doesn't this look like a game show? Welcome to the COVID-19 response. Here are our contestants. Very strange. Anyway, here's the... Plus, like, who's in charge of set design? I'm so distracted by that. Oh, this was weird. Here's Florida's Governor DeSantis telling these kids, like, don't wear it. If you want to wear it, it's ridiculous. This is the thing that I just kind of cracks me up. So DeSantis... You'll see headlines that say DeSantis was scolding those young people. I don't know that that's accurate. I feel like he was more scolding the system. But he told those kids, like, you can take off your mask if you want. And honestly, it's not doing anything called a COVID theater. The White House response basically is like stockpiling more stuff. So if we have another variant kind of flare up, that will have more testing supplies. And also coming up with one-stop locations where you can go and get a test and get treatment at the same time. So some stuff brewing as we try to move into the next phase. How about this investigation into TikTok? A bunch of state attorneys general are looking into TikTok, trying to see if this social media app is harmful to children's mental health. This comes after President Joe Biden called on Congress to pass laws regulating privacy and advertising towards kids. Mentioned it during the State of the Union this week. TikTok says the company is looking forward to providing information on its safety measures. They say their algorithm is set up to restrict certain types of media to young users, but advertising is kind of sneaky on TikTok, right? It's not, I mean, a lot of it is labeled as an ad, but some of it feels like just a regular TikTok video, and so it gets hard to regulate. There are pretty strict regulations in this country about advertising to kids under 13, and when all we did was watch TV, it was sort of simple, and now it's a little more complicated. Let's talk about pumping your own gas. This is such an interesting relic, and New Jersey and Oregon, 2 states in the country, you are legally not allowed to pump your own gas. That might change, and the labor shortage might be to blame for it. So here's the name of the act, the Motorist Fueling Choice and Convenience Act. There's got to be some acronym there, right? Like MOFUSA? I don't know. Drivers under this act could choose to pump their own gas or have an attendant do it for them. Back in the day, all the gas stations wanted this. Now they're questioning it. Here are some funny interviews of people in New Jersey.
The only thing we have left in this state is that we don't have to pump our own gas. It's a nuisance. You get a little smelly, you get it over with.
Do you appreciate that somebody else pumps your gas?
Yes.
Tell me why.
Because number one, it's dirty.
Should bring a savings at the self-serve pump about 15 cents a gallon or more.
Hey, I'm Sal Rizvato. We're going to save you some money at the New Jersey gas pumps. Would you pay $1.50 to have somebody
That is our goal.
pump your gas? Maybe. It was the gas station owners who wanted this law because they can charge more for gas. But now they can't find people to work. So now they want to change the law. Pretty crazy. My dad, back in the day, when he was in high school, pumped gas, worked at a gas station, and that's how he met my mom. So thanks to full-service gasoline, that's why I'm here, people. That's why I'm here. And some of you are thinking like, well, what a mistake that is. Apple could be introducing a new iPhone. Great, this thing's outdated already. It's brilliant. New iPhone, new iPad. Are people still using iPads? I don't know. You feel like people just buy bigger phones now. Companies sent out invitations for a March 8th event. Various reports suggest maybe a low-cost 5G phone. Updated iPad Air. That could be the highlights. Also rumors of new facial recognition to unlock phones while wearing a mask. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice, but hopefully we just won't have to wear masks and COVID will be under control. We won't have to worry about it. Fitbit recalling 1 million of its smartwatches after dozens of users reported burn injuries because the battery overheated. I mean, that's not great. Fitness gadget maker says, what a funny phrase that is. I apologize for saying that. The fitness gadget maker. The Fitbit people say, look, if you bought this thing with model number FB for Fitbit 503, you should immediately stop using the product so you don't set your wrist on fire. 100 reports, more than 100, of it overheating, and 78 people actually had burn injuries. You'll get a full refund on the watch. And Fitbit, that's not great. Most of us know the stress that college can bring, right? It's stressful. I can tell you that like trying to help your kid pick a college is stressful. Some Wisconsin students have a new friend in the classroom to help with their well-being. We take you to La Crosse and to the Business Education Center at Western Technical College in beautiful La Crosse, Wisconsin. Oh, meet Murphy. That's Murphy, the therapy dog. Yeah. He's helping the kids chill out. And he's also part of a study. Like, we know dogs kind of have a calming effect, but can we quantify it? Murphy's owner is collecting 2 years' worth of data to try to understand those dogs' true impact on people's mental wellness. It's pretty cool. Okay, it's official. Kim Kardashian is single. In the eyes of the law, a judge granted her request to be declared legally single. I didn't know this was a thing you had to do, but because divorce proceedings take so darn long, she filed for divorce more than a year ago from Kanye West, now known as Ye, or Yee. Since then, he has made several accusations against her. It's been sort of a train wreck. Like, he's been trying to win her back. It's been sad and troubling in some ways. Kardashian says she hopes being legally declared single will help West understand it's over. She's been linked with Pete Davidson. They've been dating, and because who hasn't Pete Davidson been dating? And she's dropped the West, so now it's just back to Kim Kardashian. This is kind of an interesting story about a Minnesotan who's cashed in on a piece of aviation history, a leather helmet. So here's the picture. Amelia Earhart wore this on a flight across the Atlantic in 1928. And it sold at auction for $825,000. Anthony Twiggs from Minnesota inherited the helmet from his mother. And for years, he's tried to prove it was really Amelia Earhart's. And the helmet was finally authenticated. They used photo matching. See how they found some of these leather fabric marks? And that's how they authenticated that it is the same cap. Pretty cool. Thailand's oldest sprinter is going to make you feel like a lazy bum. Look at this guy. He's 102 years old. Okay, this isn't exactly Olympic speed here, but he's 102. It took him just over an hour and a half to run 100 meters. I'm sorry, 28. It doesn't look very fast, does it? He's 102. He's sprinting. I'm going to guess in a race he takes me, right? But 28 seconds for 100 meters. What's that? Not on the... I mean, it's kind of slow. Oh, gosh. All right. He got the record for his age group, and that's him with his 70-year-old daughter. It still makes me feel lazy, but it is when you're like, here's the sprinter with the world record, and it's like, you're like, come on. Is that? I feel like it's not quite. It's just like, yes. All right. It still counts. Am I just like I'm probably condemned to eternal damnation for making fun of the 102-year-old sprinter? Let's do this. Your feedback on clothes in your closet. What other news broadcast goes directly into your closet to get the straight truth? Looking for your skeletons? Here's Joanne. Got a few items I've never worn with tags on. I just can't seem to part with them. I keep thinking maybe I'll have an occasion to wear them. Exactly. Wonder if my wife will comment in here. I feel like 20% of her closet. Not sure if it's been worn before. Pam Williams, I have a lot of clothes which I've worn and I need to get rid of so I'd have some more room. Makes sense. Thanks, Pam. Here's Paige. Oh, Paige just went through the closet. Nice work. Heather had said that on the morning show today, that she had just decluttered. Heather does the Rent the Runway bit, which is pretty smart for a TV person because, you know, most of this stuff that women wear on the news, they would not wear in real life. Paige, thank you. Here's Tamra. Oh, Tamra's just stocking up. That's fine. Getting ready for the warm weather. Yeah. You got to shop for summer now. Melody, yeah. I get rid of it. Can't stand the clutter. Nice. I should probably go through my closet. I have a lot of stuff that it's like, it's time. Bradley has clothes in the closet I haven't worn since before I started working from home. Oh, I bet that's a big factor. People who are wearing jeans. Oh, jeans is fancy. He's wearing pajamas and t-shirts. Oh, I feel like I sort of got ripped off in that experience, right? Coming into here every day. I still have to wear this stuff. But this, what a lot of you don't know about me, when I'm doing my training for my sprint, I do it in a full suit. It's just, if you ever see me out and about, I'm ready to go. I got to get running. See you later.